Hey, Marc Warnke here. They call me the goat guy. So I want to share with you, it's baby season. Some of you either already have babies on the ground or you're getting babies here very soon. It's very important that you realize, by the way, I'm going to share with you two things that you absolutely need to have if you're raising babies. Probiotics and then vitamin B. It's an oral gel. Both of these are very important to have in your medicine cabinet, and I'll tell you both how to use them and why to use them. But I do want to tell you real quickly, if you like information like this, you're raising babies, you're new to babies, and you want to know more and you know how to do more, go to mygoatguide.com and watch the free webinar there. It's going to help you a ton to learn some of the things that you need to know to raise a baby healthily. And having things like this around, this one in case of emergency and this one after you give antibiotics, are two important things that are really cheap and available at stock supply stores that'll help these little guys. So go to mygoatguide.com and watch that webinar. Now, vitamin B is here for goats in stressful events. And when a goat reacts to a stressful event, stress can be being sick, right? Or having, be transported to your house is a stressful event. Baby goats especially, and older goats, react to stress by depleting their brains of thiamine, which is in vitamin B. It's a vitamin B complex, thiamine. And thiamine is necessary for proper neurologic function in a goat. And so you begin getting symptoms, and the symptoms, number one is you'll step over to the pen and you'll be like, that goat normally bounces over to the edge and likes love and, comes and asks for it, but he's not. He's acting weird. He's kind of standing in the corner. He's not looking himself. He's kind of starry-eyed. That's usually a sign, an early sign of what we call goat polio, which is a lack of thiamine. And easily with this, because it's almost impossible to overdose them, especially with this dosage, you can squirt a little bit out, put it on their tongue, and it can snap them right back out of it. Now, if all of a sudden they do snap back out of it, then I'll actually give it to them for a couple of days in a row to help them rebuild the thiamine in their brain. But just so you know, day 2 is stumbliness, drunkenness, can't get up, falling down. That's day 2 symptoms. Day 2 symptoms, it's starting to get kind of dire, and you need to give them this, and you need to give them a fair amount of it, and you need to give it to them a couple of days for a couple of days in a row. And the last stage is full-blown seizures, blindness, and all kinds of stuff. And that's when you need to start going and injecting vitamin B, even straight thiamine into the jugular, call the vet, all that sort of stuff. That can progress over 1 to 3 days pretty quickly. So learning how to recognize it early. So my rule is with my students who I teach stuff about this, is if you don't know, give them vitamin B because it's not bad for them. I'm going to show you how I actually dose it. So this little wheel is how you know how much you're getting. And usually about that much is about this much out the end of the tube. So I'm actually going to show you just so you can see. This is a brand new bottle, so it's not quite to the end yet. So let's get it to the end first. Oh, sorry, you guys, I should have done this beforehand so you're not waiting for me to get it to the right spot. Okay, that's how much. So you can see just that little bunch right there is that much in their mouth. So that's all they need, and that can really be helpful. And the nice thing about these little guys that you're bottle feeding is that they like these kind of things in their mouth. So what I'll do is I'll take this, squeeze it, and now I just dosed him. So it's really simple, and you can see they don't mind the taste of it either. They seem to kind of like it. So it's very safe to give these guys. If you're not sure, give them vitamin B. The other thing is probiotics. Now, probiotics is what I treat for when they are having gastrointestinal issues, because what this does is help with the microflora in their gut. So it helps them to replace microflora. It's a probiotic, and it's served in the same way, and they actually like the taste of this as well. But the key is when you give them antibiotics, the hard part with goats when you're giving antibiotics is that they kill their microflora in their gut. And as an animal, this is an animal that is very reliant on a healthy microflora. So you want to help it to be replaced in their rumen and in their guts through things like ProBios. And ProBios is the same. So once you've done a round of antibiotics, you want to make sure that you do a round of ProBios because, again, you're helping to replace that microflora. So again, if you like stuff like this and you find this kind of stuff helpful and you find yourself new to raising goats, go to mygoatguide.com. You can find there a free webinar on helping you to raise babies. And in case you're already kind of far in the game, your goats are adults and you're looking to help with birthing, or you're looking to help with raising babies or milking or any of those things, I have all those courses on the website as well at PackGoats.com. So we're here to help you to learn about goats. Go to PackGoats.com, find out more, and we do as well have a Goat Club membership where you can look over the shoulder, see live videos like this as I'm treating my goats and how we're taking care of them. Hope you find that helpful. Marc Warnke, the Goat Guy, signing out.